It is bright and sunny outside, but chilly. So we will not be outside, but it'll be a nice day to go out and about. Putting on my video this morning, Rascal Girls. Huh? Aha. Pearl's trying to get your bed. See, I still have flowers from my flowers my parents sent me for my birthday. Most of them are dry, but... Morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. The girls looked like they were trotting out, but Maisie went out and Pearl took the bed. How are you? I hope you are all well and mentally and physically. It is a bright sunny day, not a cloud in the sky. That's what I said to Dennis, yet. Because it's the way it's been going, bright and sunny, and then it gets cloudy, but maybe not today. As you can see, my tree's still up, my table's still messy. I didn't do hardly anything I said I was going to do yesterday. In fact, I might not have done anything I said I was going to do yesterday. I should stop telling you what I'm going to do, but then what would I talk about? I do know what I'm doing today. It's Aura's rehab day, so we're going out and about in a beautiful sunny day, so that's nice. Although it's probably windy, and it doesn't look too windy, but it is chilly. Yesterday it was really, really windy. We wore our Nanook coats, which I discussed yesterday, and I was much more comfortable because I was more appropriately dressed. But it was very, very windy. So I will be going out and about with Aura. It was probably, for the best part of the afternoon by the time I pick her up and we go and we stop at the store on the way home and, I take her home and then get home. Sometimes Dennis walks the dogs. Sometimes I get home in time to walk the dogs. And, but it takes a good part of my afternoon, which is fine. I did not pick the yarn from my magic socks yet, but I did read the pattern, and looks like a lovely lacy pattern. So I will go upstairs and pick some yarn, and maybe I will do that before I go, and I can start those socks. At rehab, because my sweater is too big for a carry-around project these days. Now, how long ago was it I restarted my sweater? Because I took my sweater to rehab on Thursday, but it might have been Thursday that I restarted it. I bet it was. After I came back and I read Carol's suggestion and your rest of you suggestion. Some of you suggestion to stop and measure, don't keep going. So I guess that was Thursday. So I did not knit on it very much yesterday. I ended up picking up a book. I ended up on my phone too long. We talked a lot. And for some reason I wasn't knitting while we were talking. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. I didn't get very much knitting done. And I read a book that I've read before. Anyway. Yesterday was Monday. Yeah. But it's a bright sunny day, so I'm feeling a little more cheerful. I am getting to the end of my rope in terms of the condition of the living room again, which I do periodically. So, and I really had some idea I wanted to take the decorations down by the end of March, which it is now. So who knows, I might work on that. I'm very annoyed with myself. I thought of something yesterday that I wanted to discuss with you. And I can't remember what it was. Which is too bad because, you know, having something to discuss with you every once in a while, you know, keeps it maybe a little more interesting. But I just don't, I could just jot things down. But I don't. Called my parents yesterday. They're doing very well. We had actually kind of a nice long conversation that wasn't just, oh, we're not doing anything. How about you? No, not doing anything. We started, and I can't remember for life what most of the conversation was about, but one thing he told me was that my youngest brother, retired. He called it retired. I think it's more like quit his job. But he's been very unhappy at this job. He's been at the job 20 years. And he's been massively unhappy. He turned 62 this year. And he finally just said, forget it. He said, you know, I can get a non-stressful part-time job. Are there such things? And, you know, driving around in a car parts around or whatever, and just have a less stressful life. So I'm wishing him very well. So I called him and had a long conversation with him. That's what it was. I was talking on the phone. That's one thing. What, you know, my day goes by. I can't figure out what the heck I did. But I talked on the phone. Talked to my father and my brother, my parents and my brother. But he was well and celebrating. Yesterday was his first day retired. I said, well, give yourself a little bit of time because the first few weeks you're retired, it feels like you're on vacation. And it's hard to, you know, kind of comprehend. Although he was already feeling way more relaxed, so that's good. Anyway. But I can't remember what it was I was going to talk to you about, so I'll try to be better about jotting down a note because I just, you know, things just come and go. Just come and go. Yeah. I used to really have a good memory. I blame the fen from the 90s. I was trying to lose weight. And old age, let's face it. Senior moments. But what are you gonna do? Anyway. So the plan for today is I will be working on my knitting. I'm not sure how much I'll get done because I didn't finish the book. And in fact, I'll probably read at rehab. It's not that long. Assuming my phone is charged. I have to be better about that. And then, oh, Dennis made paneer yesterday, so I'm thinking about making chili paneer for dinner. Yeah, so it'll be a quiet day. Try to be cheerful from the bright sunny day. And, you know, stop talking to you about all the things I think I'm going to do that I don't do. It's funny. I'm going to rummage around in this table, and there's a giant. It's got a big door in the front of it, and it's just a giant barrel. I'm looking for my monkey claw. I have a back scratcher that looks like a hand somewhere. My back has been so itchy, and I told Dennis, where's our monkey claw? He's like, I don't know, it must be here somewhere. We could get another one. I said, I don't think you can get those except like in touristy gift shops, can you? I've never seen them like in a regular store. He said, well, I'll try the barrel table, so it may be down there, you know. It may be on my hands and he's looking for my monkey scratcher. My back's been so itchy, I don't know why. I guess it's changed the season, maybe it needs to be moisturized, I don't know. Oh, well, there you go. If that isn't fascinating talking, I don't know what is. Whatever I couldn't remember couldn't possibly have come up to that quality. Oh. Annie noticed that I changed the music at the end of the video. It's still the Ode to Joy. It's a cello piece of Ode to Joy. And the reason I changed it is that Christy told me that if I ever were to monetize that, any of these videos couldn't be monetized because the Ode to Joy that I played at the end was copyrighted because I had taken it off the television. And that could be a problem if they checked. So I decided I would change it. I haven't made any decision about monetizing. I think I'm going to have to get a little more interesting if I'm going to ask you to watch an ad before you get to me. But if you watch old ones, you do get an ad anyway, because they do put ads in front of the older videos, which I get no money for. But anyway, I just wanted to explain why I changed the music, so that is YouTube approved free music that doesn't offend their copyright laws. So, and of course my music in the front is my Flame and Fiber music that my daughter got me for Christmas. I forget the name of the young man, but it's at the bottom of the beginning. Who composed it for me, and I own the copyright of that music. That was my gift from my daughter. Well, and the whole opening of both the CoronaVlog and my podcast, which I appreciate very much. When she did that for me a couple years ago, it improved the quality of my podcast a lot. But anyway, that's why I have changed the version of Ode to Joy at the end of the video, in case you were wondering, if any of the others of you had noticed. But I do love a nice cello piece, so I was happy to find that. So anyway, that's all the news. Nothing major going on here. Everybody's fine as far as I know in our family sphere. And yeah, that's it. And I'll try to make notes next time. I don't think it was probably that interesting. I don't want you to be super disappointed. But I have a combination of Queen City and the Queen City that Celeste gave me, and the Brazilian Sip of Hope that Verena gave me in here. Just a little bit of Queen City, because that was the end of it. It was very nice. Thank you so much for that, Celeste. And I may be trying to convince them of my humanity again and order some more of that, because I do like it a lot. That was the website that denied my humanity, and I couldn't get past the CAPTCHA. Dennis said, if you need me to help you, I'm very good at CAPTCHAs. I said, okay, thank you, sweetie. So I might order some more of that. And then the majority of this is the Brazilian blend from Sip of Hope, which I also like a lot. And I ended up grinding up all my Three Sisters, which is my normal coffee that I like, but I don't love it black. I like it with cream. So I have it all ground up. You know, I got it out on my grinder. Because my hand grinder, I don't have it set right, and I don't know how to set it right, so I have a lot of trouble pressing the coffee after I've ground it in the hand grinder. And so I decided I wanted to put this. I had already ground the Queen City in my grinder, so I wanted to get the Sip of Hope in my grinder. So My Three Sisters is all ground, ready for me when I'm having cream. And my Sip of Hope Brazil is in my grinder now, and I didn't have any trouble pressing. So now you're really up to date. This is crazy. Anyway, I'm drinking lovely black coffee that I'm enjoying a lot. Thank you to Celeste and Rena. I really appreciate it. It's so much fun to find yummy coffee, and I really appreciate the gifts, so thank you very much. Please take good care of yourselves, everybody. I hope everybody's feeling better and well, and I hope you're having a bright, sunny day. And please take good care of yourselves. Please stay safe and stay sane.